Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Looney Tunes here. How's everybody today? Well, we are back on Star Rupture. I have got a lot and lots of information for you. I have basically went over all the new stuff that's in the game. So I'm going to give you a brief run through of just about everything. I did not look at the zipline jets, but we will take a look at those briefly. But I have a lot of information for you. So, well, let's get started. Get into the game here. I'm still having problems with my cursor. I can't figure out why. I don't think it's the game. It's on my end somewhere. I gotta check my settings, but I'll figure that out later. It's actually running a little better now, but we'll get going here. So this is the game save I've been doing. So basically, I've decided not to go full tilt into the test branch. So basically what I was doing is just going through and making sure that everything works right. You can do this, so I just felt it's not worth it. I've been having some issues, and there's been a lot of people on the Facebook and other sites that's saying they've been having problems with this or that. You know, I've heard stories that the rails are working okay right now. They've had other issues. We'll go over a few of them in there, but some of them I've heard of, but I haven't had any issues with right now. But I'll give you a few, maybe a couple issues I've been having that I'll go through on the game. But yeah, I have decided to kind of wait until this actually gets into the full default version of the game to continue on, and I'll do that with my other game save. I'll just leave this game save here just to do that, seeing as they probably are going to keep doing the test branch phase, just to implement it in there and to find out if there's any problems. Which is okay, it's fine. That way we know what's coming, what to look for, and then hopefully they fix everything that's wrong. So, well, let's get into the game and see what's going on here. Alright, come on, load in. There it goes. Alright. We had a little malfunction there for a second. But yeah, a lot of people said they're going to wait until the regular version comes out, and I decided to do that as well. A lot of people also decided that they're going to just start a new game saves when it comes out to the full thing. I mean, hey, it's everybody's cup of tea, you know what I mean? So, hey, you guys do what you guys like to do. I mean, I'm just using this just to check out things. Now, this is my epic platform up on top of this mountain. It's like a mountain cliff style thing, and I just went hog wild with the housing unit here. I'll go outside here and show you. I actually moved my main base from over at the start where I first started the game and moved it all up here. So I'm gonna go into my drone here and kind of give you a look-see. So I just started piling these things up and connecting it here, connecting it there. I put up, you know, doubles, and I didn't want to go triples. I didn't want to go that far up, but yeah, I just decided to do it. So this is gonna be my main base from now on. I had to do a lot of redesigning. For one thing, I'm gonna have to move it here, my character, because I won't go that far. But it's just, there's a lot of different aspects in the game where they had to change part of the background, or, you know, how should I say it, the scenery. They had to change some of it. So if you actually made a base out here in the green zone, that was the green zone, it will be a little different. So you're going to have to reevaluate it. Some of them might be okay, some won't be okay. So just make sure you check that if you did happen to put like a base out into the open, because I had a lot of the a lot of the stairs and the floors were like underground and stuff, so I had to revamp it and delete a bunch of stuff, but I got it fixed. I got all the areas. Whoa, let's not jump out. Oh my god, I just about fell off that thing. I pushed the wrong button. Alright, so we're out. We're good. Oh yeah. See, I still hit the wrong button because in Satisfactory C is down, and in Star Rupture the control is down. I mean, I could change that, but I use C for crouch, so I don't want to go through and change all that. So I'm just gonna have to make sure I remember to use the right key so I don't fall off again. So right here, this particular spot, this was all a platform right here. You probably see it in my other videos, but there was a platform right here, and they actually took it off and they put a mountain up higher there. So I had to delete a lot of this stuff and reevaluate it. So that's what I did. I had to just, I ended up putting those. See, I did it again. So I did it again. I just can't help it. I just hit that button all the time. But I'm going to have to stop doing that. Okay, so we'll move on here. I don't have my mod on, so it's I can't do any of the special tricks and all that. But over here on the other side, now this is in the full green zone area. This is the new area, opened all up area. And I will show you on the map in a minute. And I actually did a whole run around of the whole map to show you how big it was. So it's totally... in areas it's bigger, in other areas it's smaller. So yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good size opening they put in here. So now I don't think they want to do it too big, because if they do it too big they're gonna not be able to get, they just need enough to open up things like the new ores, the new oil in the other ore, the geothite. They call it. Looks like sea monsters that froze in time. You know what I mean? So, and I have to tell you, they did crank up the creatures in here. Oh my God, they cranked them up a little bit, because they're a little bit tougher this time around. I've actually had to battle a lot of them, quite a bit of them. So this is the new stuff that I got. This is the geothites. Or spots, and there's quite a few around the new opening areas. So I'll show you. Basically, you can see it on the map how it looks. It's pretty distinctive when you look at it. So like I said in my previous videos, I use the teleports. I haven't really got into the zip lines yet, but as you can see, here's one of the new it's called the laser drill. I can't remember that. So, and I just had other items brought over here so I can make these ingots, because you needed them for the new recipes. Now the recipes they added, and I got most of them done, but I'm not going to do them all. So I'm just going to leave it be right now and see what happens. So yeah, see, this irritates. This really irritates me. Yeah. There's one little trick in here that you guys got to pay attention to when you're doing this, because it just... I don't know what is it with this arrow key. It's not working right. I was trying to see if I could use something else. So yeah, if I can get it to stay. So there's one of the new ones right there, and I got most of these done. If I can get it to come up there. I don't know. I don't know why it's doing this. It's really irritating. I'm gonna have to fix that before the next video. But I did get most of them done. Now, some of the recipes, this is one of my issues that I have, and I'm pretty sure some of you have had the other issues, is that when you get the items that you need to put in there, I put the items in there, and I went to click to insert them, and it wouldn't insert. So you're clicking and clicking and clicking, and it doesn't go on. So I said, oh, heck, this is another thing, and I'm going to have to wait till they fix it to finish it. But I went and collect some of the other stuff that I could put in there. And when I collected everything and did it, it just went off by itself. So keep going, collecting the items, and put all the items in, and it'll go off anyway. So it's just like it's clicking it off, but it's not showing. So go ahead and continue with doing that. So in here... This is the new upgrade machine. What is the distinct name? The developing station. Yes, the developing station. Okay, this is right here. I've done most of the stuff on here. Now there's one item that I can't do, and I don't know why. Okay, so. And everybody's having this problem. Now the compounder, I haven't unlocked all the recipes because there's a few new recipes in there. Now I did get quite a few of them done, so we'll find out how that goes. Now the other one is right here, the furnace. Now a lot of people have been having issues with this. It should have automatically unlocked unless they put recipes in, but they forgot to put them in to show. So we won't know what's going to happen with that. So I've done everything. I've set it down. I deleted some. I put it back up. I've done everything. It doesn't work. So we're going to have to wait and see what that happens with that. But everything else, I did finish other things. I didn't do this one. I didn't do the orbital cargo because I didn't need to. Okay, I didn't need to do it because I had plenty of research points. I had so many data points, it's ridiculous. I had upwards of like 12 million because when the game first came out, I just kept collecting and collecting and collecting. As you can see, I still have 463,000. I had upwards of over 12 million, 12, 13 million, something like that. So I was able to open up everything without having to use this. You can do that. It will open up everything and you won't need these, but if you don't have the data points, you can't do it. So, and also by running around the entire map, which I did, I collected like over 200,000 just collecting from dead bodies and stuff like that. It's you know, it works when you do that. You just got to keep collecting, you know what I mean? So I've gotten all these opened up. All these are, you have to open them up in order to use them, which is kind of, you know, hard to say. I hope they, you know, put that some other way, but I got these all opened up too. These all work. They're good. Everything other than the furnace is I'm having a problem with, and everybody's having that same problem. So we're all having that issue. Now, another thing, they do have 2 new food groups, and you cannot get these food groups until the rupture is over. That's the only time you can get it, and they're some kind of eggs, and you can't get them until the rupture's over. So I mean, if a rupture happens, I'll show you what it looks like. I think there's one right around here, and I did look at the new creatures. There's like three new creatures, I believe. I think there's 3 new ones here. Where's that spot? It was right over here. Oh, there it is. So yes, right here. This item, I don't know what they call it or what it is, but it's a new thing, and it has eggs inside. Now, after the rupture happens, it opens up, and you can get the eggs out of it. And that's used also in the food recipe. So that's part of the food recipe thing. I did open it up. I did collect everything for it, and they are open. I just haven't read through what they are. Now, the other item, it's kind of hard to see. You have to go down in like where the water is and where the caverns are to actually see those eggs. And I forget what they call them. I can't remember what they call them. Wait. Yeah, I can go up to my main base because I have them stored in one of my storage things, in the food storage. So we'll go up there and take a look-see and see what those are. We need to go to Mountain View. That's what I call... Oops, we went to the wrong one. Am I at Mountain View? Oh, yeah, I'm here. Okay, it went to the right one. Phew! All right. Let's go take a look. See. Yeah, I like this. This is like a office facility. You know what I mean? This is actually pretty cool. Oh, here we go. Here's the. Actually, that's pretty good timing. Actually, to tell you the truth. All right, so here they are right here. These are the two new food items. These are what they call Volpire eggs. In that you have to wait till the rupture. These right here are Correlation eggs, if I pronounce that right. I'm pretty sure. Now those are down in the water areas, off the like the orangey areas and water areas. You'll see them on the ground. You can't pick them up, or you can't get these other eggs until the rupture is over. So I'll show you what the eggs look like. Since we have a rupture, that was like perfect timing. So yeah, I have so many plants. You know, look, I'm like stocked up. Like I can not have to worry about this for a long time. I just got food galore here. So yeah, and yeah, here I got tons of food. All this food right here is I found when I was going through and looting places. And yeah, I'll go over that too. I'll show you the lootings here. I'm gonna go upstairs here to my favorite spot. This is where my respawn point is, and I forgot to put it up there. So okay, it's working. So we're gonna end up here next time, hopefully. And I don't know what it is. It's been doing this on both my game saves where the rupture has been kind of hesitating and kind of like lagging. They need to really look at that. I don't know what that means. They need to. It's like when you get your base to a certain level of how much of the map you're using, it starts doing this. And why, I don't know. Why it does that. Oh, that's just awesome. So see, as you can see, it'll right there, it stops, and then it's a lag, and then it stops and then it continues on. It's like a freezing moment there. Man, I like that scene. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm gonna use this for my.
Warning.
Woof.
The planet is being incinerated.
Cool. Okay. Well, when this dies down, we'll go take a look-see down there. Yeah, I should have put my mods on, but I didn't. Or just in case I need to look things, you know. Yeah, this is kind of irritating. Yeah, there's a lot. I haven't done these recipes at all. I can't even look at them. It just irritates me that I gotta fix this. I don't know why it's doing that. I don't know. Maybe if somebody knows about, they've been having the cursor problems and what they've done to correct that. If any of you guys know anything about that, please let me know. I've been having issues. I don't have that issue on my laptop. Why? I don't know. I mean, my laptop, the cursor works perfectly fine, and I use a mouse, the same mouse. I use the one with the roller ball on it. I don't know. Maybe I need to clean the thing, maybe? Maybe that's it. Maybe I need to clean it. Too much oil and dirt inside there. I'll check on that later and let you guys know if that was the issue. Yeah, that's the only thing. I don't like this. I really don't like it. I have to sit here and wait for this thing all the time. It's kind of annoying. I mean, there's no way of bypassing it either. I mean, you just gotta live with it, I guess. Yeah, we're gonna just go out here. You can go out here. It's good enough to go out here now. Come on, open up. There we go. So we're gonna go down here, and I have to go down the staircase. Or no, I can't use. Yeah, no, I can't. I was gonna say I could use the teleporter, but no, I can't use it because it's not working right now. Oh, wait a minute, it is working. All right, well, let's see. I can go down here with the teleporter. Much quicker. If I had the zip line, I could use the zip line off the top of the mountain down there too. But I don't know if I'm going to keep the geothite. I don't know if it's going to be there or somewhere else right now. So I'm not definitely sure where I'm going to put the mines or the bases, the other bases at. and that one's all the way down here. As you can see, I didn't name it yet, so I don't know if this is going to be, you know, all is going to be left in this particular spot. I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. We need to go over here so I can show you these eggs. I'll try and get over to the other section where they have the other ones. Now these are in these pots. Okay, so as you can see, they're right there. That's what they are. You just gather them, same as you would do the plants and stuff. And this is a new item, so... And I have seen the creatures. Like I said, there's 3 creatures that I know of. The crab and the little kangaroo fox looking thing. And then also there's these like golden balls up in the air. If you get near them, they like shoot a spike. They like roll around and the spike falls out of the sky. I mean, if I see them, I'll show you what they look like. They're kind of weird. So if you're running through them, go around them. Because if you go underneath them, they will like knock your health way down. So I'm trying to run as fast as I can to get over to this one section that I noticed. So yeah, be careful in this area, because boy, those creatures, they come out in droves down here. I mean, I was just fighting forever when I first logged into the test branch. When I first logged into it, oh my god, those things were everywhere down here. They were everywhere. So yeah, there's a lot of sulfur areas over here that you can use. Finally, now you can use the sulfur areas finally. The sulfur and that helium stuff, you could not use it in the green zone. It wouldn't allow you to use it. So now during the rupture you can walk through here, but when the rupture is over you cannot walk through here. There's only one way you can, and that's one of the items that you create in your food. It takes the heat off so that you don't get affected by it, and it lasts for 10 minutes. So you can walk through there and collect the berries. It'll take you less than 10 minutes to do it. So yeah, you could do it that way. And also, see, those are the orange balls in the air I was talking about. So we'll shoot one and show you what they do. So see, you get near them, they start blinking, and see, they just shoot spikes into the ground. So yeah, do not be underneath them things. You be underneath them things and they won't. Oh, you can collect these. Oh wow, I didn't know that. So you can collect these. That's something I did not know. Wow. So there you go. You guys can collect those. You can shoot it and collect it. That's interesting. Because see, I shot one, and you can only collect one because I only shot one. So yeah. So yeah, this is the canal area that I was down in one day, and I found that new crab. Now during the rupture, it won't affect you. The crab will not do nothing to you at all. But once the rupture is over, you get near that crab. It's stationary. It doesn't move after the rupture. It only moves during the rupture. But after the rupture, it's stationary. And when you go up to it, it will start taking your shield down. It's like throwing spikes at you or doing something to you. I don't know what it is. But it does something. It does take your life and your shield down. So be careful when you go near it. You can't kill them. There's no way you can kill it. Okay, so here's the other eggs right here. This is what I was talking about. The Corallon eggs. And you can only collect it during the rupture. That's the only time you can collect it, okay? So remember that. I'm trying to find one of those crabs and show you that there's nothing really you can do. Oh, yep. See, there's one right there. See, actually, yeah, it does affect you when you get near it. So anytime you get near it, it affects you. You shoot at it, it don't kill it. You can't kill these things. So it's just like a plant that you don't want to be near. So yeah, see, get near it, and it takes your health down. It started taking my shield down there. So yeah, I don't want to sit there much longer. Okay, let's see if we can run around here and we can find one of those other creatures. They're out. No, I can't. They don't come out until the rupture's over. That's right. So I won't see them. Oh, look at that. Collecting more stuff.
Nice.
So I don't use the pistol, and I don't use the shotgun. I don't really like the shotgun. A lot of people like the shotgun. I don't. So, yeah, I don't need it. So a lot of this stuff that I'll just drop because I don't need it. So, yeah. There we go. So, yep, there you go. So there's the 2 new foods, and there was one of the creatures. Now the other one that looks like a kangaroo and a fox mix, I don't know. I didn't see what the name of it was. I didn't see what the names were of the other ones yet. I don't know what they call them. I know one looks like a crab. But the other one, if you get near it, anywhere near it, it will immediately roll into a ball like an armadillo, and it will stationary itself, and you'll see his tail wagging up in the air, and you'll see like puffs of smoke coming out. Now when you go up to it and get near it, yeah, it's going to start knocking your health down or your shield down. So don't go near it. So the only way I actually got a close-up view of it is I took my drone and got up near it. Now the drone doesn't affect the creatures, and it doesn't bother them at all. So you can use your drone, you know, to find or to get near it. So I actually, what I do is I use my drone to search for creatures and find out the zones they're in, so that when I go, I know where they're at. So I do that quite a bit. And I also use my drone when I'm looking for, you know, stuff to loot, like the dead bodies and the broken up, like satellite dishes or whatever that's laying on the ground. I just search for those. I'll get close to it and then I'll search and see where it's at. Now, see if I can sit back here, I can shoot them. I've actually shot all of them before, so. Let's see. Yep, look at that. There's more stuff. There's 2 of them there. I shot 2 of them. That's cool. So that's like some instant food for you. Huh. Nice. Yeah, I got quite a few of this stuff. That's how I was able to get a lot of data points, is I've been collecting a lot of the dead bodies and the down satellites and stuff. So I've been doing a lot of collecting. So yeah, I'm trying to get over to the other side here, where it's the easy way to walk up to the first section before it was opened. So I did also do the crude oil. It's basically the same as like doing, you know, the sulfur or whatever. It's just basically it's an oil extractor is what you need to use. I'll give you a look at it. So where we're at here's the extractors. So right here, so yep, that's the oil extractor. That's what it looks like. And you got to be careful when you set one of these down, because when you set it down and you try and get one of the rails out of there, there's nowhere to set it. Now there's a light colored rock near it. Try and get your rail and set over there. Okay, try that. That's what I had to do. I had to use those little light shaded rocks that are sticking out of the oil. That's about the only place I could put a rail stand out there so I can get it to go out. Otherwise I couldn't get it to come out of there. It's very hard to get it to come out of there, so to get the rail like going out away from it. So yeah, use the white. Oh, look at, we screwed up here. We waited too long. Yeah. So now we should start seeing creatures. I'm trying to look for the other one that they have, the new one. So we found 2 that you saw the crab, and you saw the other ones in the sky, like those. I call them creatures because they hold up in the air, so they're like flying bugs or something, like a fly that can kill you. So the other one that I saw was over here. I'm trying to see if I can find one. I haven't seen one in the old section. I did see him here. trying to listen for one to see if there's one about. They do make a distinctive noise. So as you can see, the pods, they fill back up again. So yeah, when the rupture happens again, just find where you were at and you know, collect the eggs. I'm trying to see where. I don't know. I can't see one. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try later on and find one. But I did find them. I did notice them, and exactly what happened. I told you how it balls up into like an armadillo, and then it rolls, and then it's, you know, rolls away a little bit, and then it, or actually it runs away, then it balls up, and then it like becomes stationary. And then you can see his tail whipping in the air, throwing some kind of smoke in the air. It's like some poison or something. It does take your health down, so be careful of those things. You can't kill it either. It won't die. As far as I know, I mean, I tried shooting it, didn't do anything, just ran away. So I don't think you can kill them either. So I don't understand what the purpose is of them yet. What they do, they don't bother you, they don't run at you, or they don't attack you. So, and the crabs don't attack you either. They don't really come after you. See, those things are all over the place. I've noticed that. So, yeah, I can't find one of them creatures, so I'm just going to have to continue on here. Now, here's one of the other oil spots right here. As you can see, I think this is like one of the biggest ones. Yeah, this is one of the huge ones right here. This is probably the ones we saw when we were, you know, when it had the green zone, you know. And you can walk up into this stuff. I don't think you can walk into the crude oil yet. Nope, you can't walk in there. I wouldn't recommend going in there. Yeah, it has heat. It's a heat signature that messes with you. So, yeah, don't run in there. Yeah. Or you'll die. So, yeah, don't run in there. So, yeah, I think I'm... Oh, no, hey, looky there. There's one of them creatures. So, here, I'm going to hit my drone real quick, and I'm going to fly over there and take a look. Oh, no. Oh, shoot. Where did they come from? Oh, my God. And that's another thing. Those flingers, those things are freaking everywhere, man. Those things are everywhere. I hate those things. Oh, yeah, I see him. Get rid of that guy. Yeah, I just run up on them and kill them. That way you can get very... Oh, shoot. Now there's more of those things. Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can find that thing. Where'd it go? I don't know where it went. Oh, for Pete's sakes. Just when you just found something, you start getting attacked by those stupid creatures. Oh my gosh. I should have known that was going to happen. Oh, hey, look, there's more of them pods. Haha. Cool. Oh, well. So much for that. So, as you can see, this was part of the green zone over here. So, it's actually opened up quite a bit. So, let's take a look at the map here since I kind of got a little time here before I get attacked again. So, here's the map. Now, as you can see, this, let's get a reference here. Where was that? Okay, so this was the first one right here. The green zone was like right about here. So you could see where the green zone is at now. So it's from here where my character, the arrow's pointing, and then you can see it's way over here. So it's opened up quite a bit. Now there's other areas that's bigger, like over here. It's bigger here. So yeah, I found the other green zone, and yeah, I haven't went through a lot of these areas yet. I went into the new areas, like right here. This is called Hog Dog. It's a research base, another base. So I went through these bases. Now I did go through the bases, and I found every single blueprint in the game. Okay, so I went through all the blueprints, got them all. Okay, so unfortunately, if you guys remember, the one base that was over here, the satellite dish, this one right here, this is where that big satellite dish was. That had a what they call the 3-key system, that you have to use 3 keys to get into to get the last blueprint. So unfortunately they have that too, but it's even worse this time because it's down in a cavern styled area where sulfur is. So you're gonna have to use that sulfur gas to keep yourself from getting corrosion. It's a corrosion potion that you find in there. And so I went through all these zones. This is one of the areas. This is Hidden Atlas. I was over there at that one. Get blueprints there. Now every spot you go to, you get blueprints. Okay, this was already in the game. Yeah. So yeah, I haven't, like, I got to do these areas, but I've already hit all the areas. There might be some over here. I'm not sure. I just haven't looked yet. So let's go over here. I'm trying to find that cat. Oh, I think it's right here. I think this is it right here. Is it? Or is it this one? It's trying to figure out which zone I was in. Was it? No, it wasn't that one. Trying to find out where this is. Okay, where was I? I don't remember where I was at. Now this was all already in here. So where is this? That's a crude oil spot. That's Wolfram. I know that. Okay, I don't know where this area is at. I know it's not over here. That's okay. Wait a minute. I think it's further over there. This is it right here. Yeah, yeah. This is it right here. Okay, so this is the zone right here. It's called the abandoned base. It's called Yellowstone. Now there's actually 4 keys in here. You're gonna find one that's called the yellow key for all the basic doors. So you're going to have to go through all these doors, and I haven't really, I just went through it really quick, so I don't remember which was where or whatever. But if you guys need me, I can go through it again and let you know. But I don't have that game saved, but I can figure it out. But yeah, this is you have to do the 3-key system right here to get a blueprint. Okay, you're going to find the keys the same way you did on the other one. They're going to be laying on a desk. There's going to be 3 doctors' names on them. So just got to make sure you get all 3 doctors' names. And make sure that you go up to where you'll see by the door where you can't get in with nothing. There will be 3 slots to put those 3 keys in. Exactly the same way as in Red Leaf. Okay, so this is the area it's going to be in right here. And it's all on the lower. It's in this like... I don't know, it's not really a cavern. It's kind of like a not a cave either, because it's like where you just go in through there and it's open above. So canyon, that's what I meant to say. It's kind of like a canyon, a sulfur canyon. And yeah, you better be careful down there. You're gonna lose a lot of health if you go through it too fast. Yeah, I almost did once. So actually I put my mod on to help me get through it. So yeah, I've been through quite a few of these areas. This right here is one of the big areas that you see where they have the geothite ore. This is like one of the big sites. So as you can see, I did have a barrier all around here. So yeah, this is all. I don't know how open this is. I didn't really look yet. So all this right here is all probably, this is open too. I just have to go through it. I didn't really open it up yet. So like I said, I've already gotten all the blueprints. So if there's any more like abandoned bases in here, they're just going to be duplicates of whatever you find. So as you're going over here, this, yeah, you can see where it turns green, and this is actually where the Forgotten Engine is. So there's nothing here. There's not a thing here. It's all blank in blank area. Now, as we get back over here, there's nothing here either. All that is outside this is a blank area. This is basically a cliffside, so you can't really get over it. And yeah, this is all cliffside here too. It's all green zone up here. There's nothing you can go through up there. Now this comes down here, and this is like a spawn off. As you can see, it's a spawn off like Florida, you might say. So it's kind of like going off the beaten path. And yes, there's that dome-looking area right here. It's basic. There's nothing really big there. You'll find blueprints in every single one, more likely. And also here, Spirit's Path. Yeah, that's where I found my first blueprint. So pretty much all the areas I've shown you are open. There's all the bases in the area. So yeah, actually that's the second one I went to. This one was the third one I went to. The very first one was close to the last green zone. I'm trying to find it here. I believe, where is it at here? It's right here. Stonebridge, Strawberry, which one is it here? I believe it's one of these two right here. Oh no, it's Stonebridge. Okay, it's Stonebridge. This is the first one I went to. You do find a blueprint in here, and you're also going to find another item. It says missing item on it. I just throw it away so it doesn't create any problems. There's nothing on it, so you can't do nothing with it. I don't know what that means or what it's supposed to do, but maybe it's just an item they forgot to put in there. I don't know, but just throw it away, so you know if you pick it up off the ground. So yeah. So yeah, these are all quite. This was actually one of the bases in the other area that you can get to. This one you couldn't get to because it was in the green zone. And then you have the dome over here, and then you also have the one that I went to here, which is called Spirit's Path. So yeah, and then over here, I don't know what this is here. I have no idea what that is right there. Personal marker. What? How did I put a personal marker down? I did that? How can you put a personal marker down? Can you do that? I didn't know you could do that. Huh, interesting. I have to figure that one out too. So yeah, a lot of this is just, as you can see, the green zone's all up through here. You can't really do nothing down here, but it actually goes way down in here. So it did open up quite a bit on the bottom half of this. Now this area right here, how it just kind of loops around, this is a cliff. I mean a big huge wall cliff that I ran the top of all across here, all around here, and that's all it is a cliff. Now I don't know what purpose that's going to serve in the next update, but I'm pretty sure it's going to go past the cliff. Yeah, this is all cliff. So all this here is open. I just haven't investigated yet. This is all open area here. So yeah, I hit this, and then they have like one area that has like a little cavern you go into. Not a cavern, but a little like emergency stop, you know what I mean, like a rest area. That's right here. It's kind of open right here. So yeah, I don't know why they did that, but just, oh yeah, I forgot about this. This right here was my fourth high track. This is the base that was the research base that was up top on the top when you first, you know. This was my fourth base. I didn't get to this until after I finished running the loop over there. So I kind of came back this way, and I went up there and did that. I try to do all the uh, looting in the bases, the abandoned bases after the rupture, because you have a clear run of the whole base. While because there's no creatures there, it's the easiest way to get through them bases. I mean, you don't have to collect everything. Just collect what you can and get the blueprints, get the important stuff out first, and then you come back later, and you get you know strong enough, and you get like a big head about it, and you're like, I'm gonna go and attack these guys now. I'm gonna get them now, and go in there and just go balls to the wall and attack them all. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's the thing. So I've got pretty comfortable with fighting the aliens. I basically know how to, fight with them. It's just, shoot a bunch and then run backwards, shoot a bunch and run backwards, and you get out of it. But, yep, there you guys have it. And there's a lot more dead bodies. And as you can see, there's more stuff to collect. A lot more stuff to collect. Lots of stuff to collect. So, yeah. If I were you, I'd just start getting out, start collecting. So... yeah, these are bases I've already hit, so these are in the regular zone, as you can see. So yeah, this is over by the mountains. This is over here by where you first start at, one of the areas where you start. Same here. So there's your lander right there, orbital lander. That's one of the purple haze base. So yeah, there's a lot of areas over here. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That's a rundown of everything that's new. It's not as good as I like to have expected, but hey, it gave us a bunch to look forward to. Hey, maybe they'll add something into it. Oh, you know what? I was going to look into that zip line, wasn't I? So let's give the zip line a peeky.
Dehydrated.
Oh, wonderful. I'm dehydrated. Let's fix that real quick. Yeah, as you can see, I got a lot of food.
Tasty.
I'm not worried about the food. The problem is I gotta freaking always do it every so often. You know what I mean? So if you jump off a cliff and you give a couple taps for your thrusters, it'll ease it down for you so you don't lose any health. So yeah, go back over here and maybe I'll see that creature again. I don't know. So yeah, I don't know about the creature, but I'm pretty sure you guys will notice it. And it doesn't attack you. It basically runs away from you, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. All right, so let's see where the zip line's at. Not here. Did I actually get the zip? Oh yeah, there it is. There's the zip line. Those two right there. So I haven't really used it. So let's turn it around here. And let's go hook up another thing here. We're going to go down the line just to see what it does. Alright, let's put that there. Let's get a zip line and put it up here. Oh, we should just use a zip line, huh? Could have just went off that. That's okay. Oh, well, we're going to have to use... Went too far, didn't we? Alright, so we're going to have to do that. And we're going to have to do that. What? Okay. This is not right. So let's go from here. Alright, we're going to have to do this the other way. Oh, for Pete's sake, so we're going to have to drop this one here. I do not know how to use these, so I'm trying to figure it out here, so... so give me a moment here. Trying to figure this thing out is so new. So let's go here. We'll grab another zip line. So let's do this. Hey, front door service. Let's try that out. Okay, so we're gonna go off this way. Okay, so E. Okay, what's it doing? It froze. Alright, there we go. Oh, wow. Isn't that just jiffy? Boop, and we're done. So basically it's kind of like an elevator, you know what I mean? I wonder if you can go through the rock if you do that. Hey, let's run that one more. Let's just run that, see if we can actually go through the rock. See what happens when it goes through the rock. Let's just extend this on here and see what happens. Oh, too long. Can't put it there. Okay, let's see if we can turn it here. There we go. Alright, let's see if that works. So right out here, see if it goes through the rock. So yeah, I guess hey, the zip lines are pretty cool, you know what I mean? I don't know how you, if you can't do it for very far, I mean, that's not fair, you know what I mean? So let's see what happens when we hit the rock. I like the turn though, that's neat. Bam! Oh, so I guess you can't go through rocks. So yep, that's not gonna work. You can't go through rocks. It drops you off. So there you have it, guys. That's how the zip line works. Just start making a zip line. Just like you do with the rails. It's the same as the rails, you know. Except it's just with the drop lines, excuse me. Alright, let's drop these down. I don't really use these things. I mean, I don't see a, I mean, for fun, you know, if you're coming off the top of a mountain, you know what I mean? Yeah, that'd be fun. You know, like you zip line in reality. Oh, for Pete's sakes. Oh. Alright. Let's trying to fix my platform here. There we go. We're all good. Let's just use our drone. So as you can see, you don't go through the rock. You bounce off of it and you just drop where you're at. So, yep. Be careful how you set these things up. I would just actually grab the line and set it up that way. It would be easier. You know what I mean? So you could probably connect the joints, or the stands to it, like on a longer line. But it doesn't seem like they go for very far. You know what I mean? That's just, it's not right. I mean, you should be able to go quite a distance. You know what I mean? So basically, you just set up a line. There you go. Set this up. And then just crank up the line. Set your base and just keep going at it. See how long it goes here. Unreachable. See what I mean? So you only get like... So how many squares do we get? So we got one... Well, we need to put this back in here. Let's count the squares here. See how many we got. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So you only get 22 spots. 22 spots. That's as far as you can go. So you can't really actually, you'd have to put a platform to go down a mountain to actually, you know, use your zip line. So you'd have to do it the same way you do it with stairs. Wow. Holy moly, you flew off that thing quite a ways. So say I wanted to put a zip line off of there to get, like, for a quick, you know, I wonder if you can go back up it too. Trying to see if I could see a one of them creatures. So that's basically how the zip line works. It's nothing to it really. Just plan them like you do with your rails, you know, same way. So in order to do it from up there, you'd have to do it from platform to platform, and it'd have to be kind of like at a 45-degree angle. So you'd have to be able to put platforms up there in order to get a railing to come down that way. Now they did create the number of platforms you can put up. The, what do you call them things? Doggone it. The pillars. They did create more ability to create more pillars, and I believe it's either 6 or 7. I can show you over here on my platforms that I designed. Oh, for peace. Oh yeah, you gotta. Also, those things are all over the place. You gotta watch those things. Those crabs. Those things that'll eat you alive. Yeah, they're everywhere. So. Yeah, I'm just trying to run away from them right now so I can show you this. Crab's probably right on my butt too. So as you can see, I have like 1, 2, 3, 4 high here. So they did increase it. So I had to put a platform here, and then I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It looks like 7. Oh, for Pete's sake. So sticks, I'm going to have to fight them. Now, I do have a mod on here that I have unlimited grenades. So, and I do use it quite a bit when I get overrun. You know, I do use it quite a bit. So, we're going to have to throw them up there. And trust me, they help.
Grenade! Fire in the hole.
So you guys might want to look into that unlimited grenade. It helps quite a bit, so.
Fire in the hole.
Trying to get them to come down here. They're attracted to these things, so yeah, there they come. I don't have any turrets set up there, so yep, there's the crabby thingy looky. Now you can get them distracted with this, and you can try and shoot them from the rear, but you have to do it really fast.
Fire in the hole. Watch out. Grenade.
As long as you get them turned around, you got to shoot them in the rear end.
Watch out.
So that's basically how I get them. See, there you go. Oh, and like I said in my previous ones, collect these things, really, because that's 5,000 data points right there. That's 5,000. So, hey, that's a good chunk of money right there, so. So, yeah, I'm trying to get around here. So, all in all, so now you're able to do about 7 here. We'll count them. I'll get on my drone here and count them. So, if you... Alright, so as you can see, there's the platform. So, above a platform, you can go, as long as it's a low platform, you know what I mean? So, I don't think I can go up any higher than that. That's a low platform. So, you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, yep. So, now you can do 7. So, it looks like they added 4 pillar extensions to where you can go up. So, and that's not a mod. That's not any mod. That's what the game allows me to do right there. So they did increase that. So that's a good plus right there. Just to let you know, they did increase the kind of the platform the pillars, you know, able to go higher, which is, you know, it's impressive work. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna try and go back up here to my main base and make sure I'm near my. I'll next video I do. Actually, I'm probably not gonna do another video until they get the actual update in the main default default part of the game. So, and I'll start my series from there to continue on. And you know, to tell you the truth, actually, if you take your game save, this particular game save that you already had, and you reuse it and keep it aside and then put it in the game when it goes to the new part, you might be able to use it. Now, if you already used it in here, you can't use that save. But if you took the game save and moved it somewhere else and then put it back in when the new branch comes out, then you can continue from there with whatever save you have. So that way you don't have to start from fresh again. But I mean, I understand why people start from fresh. It's fine. I mean, that's what you want to do. It's perfectly fine. I mean, I sometimes I would like to start over too, but you know, I get kind of the part where I get bored where I have to redo everything. You know what I mean? But I do have fresh ideas when I'm doing new things. Everything I do when I start over, I do it completely different to something else. So I don't remake much of anything. My brain just actually goes hog wild, and a mile a minute I just start creating and creating and creating, and I'm like, you know, thinking like 2 steps ahead where I'm going to go here or go next. You know what I mean? So yeah, this is basically everything that the first look of everything that you guys get in the new update. So this is basically what we're going to see. Hopefully they fix everything, you know, get everything fixed. And, you know, as you can see, I did finish all the corporate terminals. I had enough data points to clear them all off, which is wonderful. So I just happen to be playing quite a bit because I'm like over, like, say, between both of my game saves, I'm over 500 hours per se, or close to it, somewhere around there. So yeah, I've been working a lot on this game. And maybe I'll get a little bit of Satisfactory in there, you know, here and there if somebody, you know, is interested in that. I kind of like playing that one as well. So next time we hit this again, I have to do another video on ATS. I'm trying to help a modder out with his mods. Maybe you guys would love to see that if any of you guys are playing ATS. So I'm going to do another mod of that, and the modder's name is Brian Modmaker. Maybe you guys heard of him, but check him out. But we'll go over that in my next video. So I would like to thank you all for joining, and if you want to see more, please hit that subscribe button so that you guys can see more of my videos. And please share as much as you can. Share with all your friends. And if you like the video, hit that like button. It will help me tremendously to help my channel get bigger and better so that I could do this full-time more often. I try to. It's just a little difficult at this point in my life. But yeah, I would love to do more of these videos. So thank you all again for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. And I will hope to see you guys again. Thank you again, and goodbye for now.